Okay, I want to show you the scene. So this is Camp Street, Road Patrol Live, Providence. As you can see, Providence police, big police scene, have responded here. Call came in, and I believe it could be two neighbors. Now, with all these cars, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5, and we don't see any. So we believe they're inside, and it involved a sharp object. And when police arrived, you see the rescue here, and someone had blood. So definitely some kind of an assault. I'm going to check in with the command center and see if we have an update. Hey. No English. No English.
You don't speak English?
No.
Spanish? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Hola. No, it was some kind of an altercation with a sharp object.
Yeah?
Actually, I was wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cars. Now, the question...
I live in the corner.
What's that?
I live in the corner.
Oh, you live in the corner?
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
No.
No? Okay. I think it was two neighbors.
Is it the fireball?
What's that?
Fireball? Sharp?
Sharp object.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the other one, though. We saw the police going in the other one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 7 cruisers. But we saw them going up into... I'll check with the command center in just a moment. Again, good evening, everyone. This is Road Patrol Live. We're live right now on both Facebook and TikTok. We've had an incident on Camp Street, which is on Providence's east side. You know, and so we have 7 cars, which means there's at least 7 police officers, and we don't see any. So I'm going to check before I go over there, because it certainly tells me that they are inside. Command Center, do we have an update on this? Or how did this come in? Was it a second floor?
First floor female called, said her husband was fighting with another male.
Okay.
The only other update was the first officer on scene. I believe they said they were in the backyard. So I don't know if you can see that or not.
Backyard. All right. Oh, that's good to know. All right. Well, that would explain where everybody is. Let's see. I don't see anything. Unless we go up this driveway. I'm just trying to determine exactly where they are. All right, so maybe they're in the back. We saw a police officer right there by that grill. Maybe this was a fight over the grill. All right, now they're going up. Let's see which way they go. But the officer was here, but the firefighter looks like he's going over there. as you can tell, if you live on this street or you're coming down the street, it's obviously a major scene. Where did he go? I don't see like a lot of lights or anything in the back. Let's watch where he goes. I'll just go stroll into the backyard now. I don't even see anybody back there. All right, and again, I want to just show you the scene. This is Camp Street, and we've certainly had some kind of an assault. A woman called about her husband with another male. We'll sit tight for a moment and see. Ideally, they bring somebody out in cuffs. All right, now that's someone sitting on the porch right there, right? Yeah. Let's see where they go. They're going up there. That is exactly right, Amanda. Thank you. It's just 8:30 here in the East. Friday night. It's let's check the temperature. 58 degrees. It's beautiful. We'll do a come and join on Instagram. And then we'll... All right, there goes the rescue. Road Patrol Live, Friday night, Camp Street, altercation, some kind of an assault, 2 males, as you can tell, Providence police all over Camp Street, seem to be in the backyard. Now this is a come and join on either Facebook or TikTok. So, here comes some individuals. Providence police responding to this address, and they've rolled in heavy. Here comes some more with the flashlights. Again, you can join us on either Facebook or on TikTok. See more flashlights coming. And then let's see exactly if we're going to see someone. I don't speak English. You'd have to ask them. All right, here we go. I like that. When I said I don't speak English, that woman said, yes, you do. Oh. Do you live around here?
Pardon?
Do you live around here?
I live like a block from here.
Okay.
I was driving past.
Just what's with the apron?
What?
What's with the apron?
Oh, I was washing the dishes and then I saw all this and saw the noise out of my kitchen window.
Okay. So there was some kind of an altercation,
Uh-huh.
and we believe someone had a sharp object, and we haven't seen anyone in custody.
But I've seen they took the guy out.
Yes.
Escorted him.
Yes.
It looked like he was under arrest or something. He had his
Maybe.
hands out.
But I think they were bringing him into the rescue. So you were doing the dishes?
Yeah, after dinner.
What do you use for, do you use Dove or Joy? What kind of dishwashing?
I try to use natural stuff. after
Natural
being
stuff,
poisoned
okay.
for so many years.
Yep.
Like all of us. Baking soda.
No dishwasher, though?
I do have a dishwasher.
Oh.
But there was some stuff that I needed.
You had to do by hand?
Exactly.
Okay.
I know. Do you live around here?
I do not.
Did you? How did you get
No.
here?
Well, we follow the police. Yeah. Is there ever any trouble around here?
Used to be, not anymore.
Not anymore?
We've lived here for 30 years. It was a nightmare. It was a drug dealing.
Oh,
neighborhood.
yeah.
It was
Big time.
Yes.
This was a war zone.
Yes.
But in the last 5 years, it's changed?
I would say probably even more than 5.
Okay.
Have a good night.
All right. Good luck with the dishes.
Thanks. I thought there was a fire or something because I saw
No.
fire trucks.
Yeah, they
Fire.
send that just because of the... because somebody was injured. All right. Again, we are live on Facebook and TikTok. This is Camp Street. Providence Police, as you can tell, folks, have rolled up heavy. She uses natural ingredients to wash the dishes in the dishwasher. So this is quite the scene, though. And I want people to see. I mean, if you're just coming down the street, this is what you're encountering. Thank you for all the stars on Facebook. Make sure you follow the page. On TikTok, make sure you follow the page if you like live police scenes. This is Providence Road Patrol Live. Yes, Amanda, excellent job. Now remember, everybody on TikTok, there is a link to the Facebook page. TikTok does not allow us to drive with the camera going live. So Facebook does, YouTube does, TikTok does not. So with TikTok, it becomes, you see more of when we arrive at a scene. In Facebook, it's the entire experience of the ride along to the scene, so to speak. But as you can tell, Providence police rolled in heavy here. You never know where this thing's gonna go. They may be putting that guy into custody. He's got some kind of a laceration. It was in the back, as our command center thought. But a woman called, and apparently, I believe the call came in, and a woman said her husband was involved in some kind of altercation with another man. There's more police arriving. And then police rolled up in this manner. Well, if they hear report potentially of a weapon, police don't like to take chances. Providence police respond, and they obviously have taken care of the scene. Now, that individual, I believe, is still in the back of that Providence rescue. So this is our third live of the day, second of the night. We were live 1 to 2 today outside the Karen Reed jury selection retrial. And then at the CVS in East Greenwich, there was an incident in the parking lot where a black male seemingly was allegedly assaulting an elderly individual. And then they were looking for that individual. And we have so many new people, especially on TikTok, that are following. The only thing is, if you're going to follow, don't follow if you don't like live police scenes. So not everyone does. I'm certainly not offended. But if you like, and what's the benefit? Well, it's not edited. It's raw. It's as live as it can get, and it's unpredictable. Very unpredictable. Unscripted, unedited, raw RAW police scenes. Excellent, Amanda. Great job by the Road Patrol Command Center. Let's just see how this plays out. Otherwise, we will roll when they roll. See, I don't know. That's a good question. I think there was a rescue here that may have left. Unknown. I hope people also pick up on that many times in these situations, there's no one here explaining to us, hey, here's what happened. We know because the command center tracks the call, and then we piece it together as we get here. All right, I think they're rolling. Now, he said Roger Williams. That would mean medical center. That would be my guess. Oh, and there they go. Tight squeeze. Police remain on scene. Now, based on who we saw, we have no reason to believe this is gang related, although there is a very active gang in this area that call themselves East Side.
I'll follow him right now, Sarge.
Oh, he's going to follow to Roger Williams. These police remaining on scene. All right, now we have another vehicle arriving on scene here. Whoa. Here we go. Ooh. Detective arrives. Hey, hey. Hola. Folks, I want to point out we're the only media that is out at this story tonight. All right, they're going to walk him back, show him the scene. Watch your step. All right, so they're still processing this scene. All right, they're bringing the detective back to the crime scene. All right, folks, you're watching our continuing coverage altercation on Camp Street. Who's yelling at me?
What happened? You don't know what happened?
Altercation.
Oh,
They haven't announced.
nobody got hurt though, right?
Yeah, they did.
Oh,
They took them away in a rescue.
no shots, man.
They haven't announced it yet.
What,
We're
inside that house?
outside in the back. All right, folks, again, 8:47 in the east. You're watching Road Patrol Live, Friday night. Providence Police, as you can tell, on scene. Altercation, Camp Street, Providence's east side. We're still waiting for a report on how many in custody. We did see one taken away to Roger Williams Medical Center. Just for the record, so far, Providence Journal is not on scene. We are live right now on both TikTok and Facebook. If you're on TikTok, make sure you follow the page, tap the screen. Everybody on Facebook, you can always like the page as well as follow, and then you can always share as well. This is just the beginning of our season of live coverage. When the weather gets, as long as it's weather permitting, we go 7 nights a week. I know. It's totally insane. It just evolved into that. It used to just be a couple times a week. Then it was whenever something happens. And the next thing you know, we're out every single night. But there's crime every night, as long as it's weather permitting. I know. We used to wait around to see if something broke. And it's like, all right, well, let's just go out. And then if something happens, we'll be there. Then we were doing it like every other night. And I don't know. It suddenly turned into every night. And that's where it is now. And especially on the weekends, because the rest of the media doesn't, depending on where you are, the rest of the media generally don't work weekends. So that's a big advantage for us. It's not like the old days. Thank you to everybody on Facebook. The page is just flying right now. Thank you to our moderators in the Road Patrol Command Center. Now, we are monitoring other scenes. I mean, as soon as something breaks, we'll break off and go to that. Just move back just a little bit. about that woman said she's lived here for 30 years and said 30 years ago. I remember this area 30 years ago. Whew. She said 30 years ago it was what'd she say? It was a drug haven, all drug dealers. It has somewhat changed. A lot of it's changed, but not all of it. Thank you, Sammy. Folks, police continue their investigation here on Providence's east side. You could see the Providence detective arriving. Now, we're not allowed in the back at the crime scene. And we don't know the extent of how bad this is. folks. Again, 8:57 in the east. Gonna move. Oh, man's coming with his dogs. I'll move so you can walk by.
Okay.
Nice dogs.
Baby, is that who I think it is? John DePietro?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I used to listen to your talk show.
Oh, thank you. Not a handshake this time. What's your name?
John Brayboy. I'm Jim Brayboy's brother.
Oh,
Heartless
yeah.
Jim.
Heartless Jim. How is he?
He's good.
All right, now just so you know, so we're live right
Okay.
now.
No,
So
I
just-
follow you on that.
Oh,
too.
okay. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
it's good to see you. in
Good to see you.
person.
Tell him I said hello.
I definitely will.
He's very talented.
Yeah.
He's great.
I miss your talk show. on
I
radio, by the
appreciate
way.
that.
I used to follow you.
But
all
you
the
can
time.
watch us. What are the dogs' names?
Her
Can I
name is-
show the dogs, or would you prefer not to be shown?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Yeah,
All right,
that's,
these are beautiful dogs.
That's Penny, and that's Naomi.
Penny
Her
and
nickname is
Naomi?
Bo- And her nickname is Baby.
All right, what kind of dogs are these?
They're Pomeranians. That's the daughter and that's the mother.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
They look like friendly dogs.
She's more friendly than her mother.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Pomeranians.
Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful little dog.
Yeah, this is-
How old are they?
She is 9 and she's 14.
Wow. I'm not that familiar with this breed.
Yeah.
Maybe I should be. Wow, they're beautiful little dogs. How are they? Do they bark a lot or anything?
No,
No?
they're fine. Yeah.
Yeah? Oh,
She's my
wow.
wife's name.
Very nice little dogs. I bet, are they frightened by the lights?
What's that?
Are they frightened by the police lights? They're not? Oh, okay.
Wow, John, it's good to finally meet you. in
Yes,
person.
I
I'm a
appreciate
long-time
that.
follower.
All right.
Wait till I tell my brother.
Cal Heartless.
I will definitely
Big
tell him.
time. All right. Do you want to give a shout out to him? Then you can show it to him?
Yeah, shout out to Heartless Jim. You know who I am, Jim.
Yes, he does. I like your light, by the way. I got to get one of those.
Right, Harbor Free.
Look at that. See, I need one of those when I'm out here working.
Yeah, Harbor Free.
Look at that.
Be the best $34 you spend
Oh
on.
yeah, Harbor Free. How do you order that?
You can either go online or go right. They have them in the store.
Which store?
Harbor Freight, Seacom.
In Seacon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I appreciate that.
All right, John.
All right.
Thumbs up.
Drop me a note sometime.
I will.
All right. Good night to the dogs.
Thank you.
Folks, aren't people friendly? They're very friendly. All right. Our continuing coverage. Altercation on Camp Street. All right, now we're going to wait to see if there's going to be a media briefing on this. Get some more details on the investigation. These dogs are fantastic and they're quiet. They weren't even barking at me. There she is. Great job, Racer Mama. All right, folks, 9 o'clock in the east. Continuing our coverage. Altercation on Camp Street. This is Providence. We've interrupted all programming for this. We are live on both Facebook and TikTok. Make sure you follow the page. Providence Police on scene. The back up in that house is a crime scene. I know what everyone's asking and wondering, is this gang retaliation? I don't think so. We're not ruling anything out, but I don't think so. Wow, here's more activity with the police in the front. All right, there you see the Providence police still going back and forth to the crime scene. I can't.
You can.
I cannot.
Okay.
All right, folks, here's what we're going to do. I need to, I'm going to check out a scene. Hey, we're going to sign off for right now. But if anything happens, we're going to come back. So again, thank you everybody for tuning in on this Friday night. Again, we'll be going all weekend long. Road Patrol Live. Make sure you follow the page. Thank you to the moderators, and thank you to the command center. For now, we're going to sign off on this Friday night from Camp Street in Providence.